Hey, Gerald, so we're going to just do a brief introduction, bro. So, hey, Kansas City, we finally got Gerald, Hubie on the show. Let's Talk Shop KC podcast. I really appreciate y'all for tapping in. We about to dive right in. Hey, Gerald, before we even get started, bro, I just appreciate you being able to work through the technical challenges, bro. You are the first person that I've ever done a virtual interview with. And so I really appreciate you, man. So, hey, so this is what we're going to do, just getting started. If you could, we always open up the podcast in a word of prayer, bro. Is that something that you mind doing for me, please?
Praying?
Yes, sir. We start off in prayer.
I'm not really that religious.
What's that?
I'm not religious.
You're not religious?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Do you mind if I pray?
Yeah, pray away, please.
Okay, bet. All right. Hey, dear Father, we just thank you for the opportunity and the moment that we get it to be able to shed light on your glory in regards to this podcast, God. We know where you say 2 or 3 are gathered, you're in the midst. And so, Lord Father, I just pray that as we have a candid conversation today, God, that we get the opportunity to just fellowship and just be able to bring praise to your name. Lord Father, have your way. In Jesus' name, amen. I appreciate you, bro. That's just for me. Again, like I said, this Let's Talk Shop KC podcast, you know that I'm a chief with the fire department, but I use this platform to be able to influence the kids of the inner city of Kansas City, bro. You know what I'm saying? Right. And so they say less of me and more of you is what I need. So that's just me being able to be humble in my approach, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, hey, if we could just introduce you to the rest of the crowd. For those that don't know, introduce yourself for me, bro.
Man. Right now, I'm a guy that loves sun-dried apricots.
Okay.
Fire. You ever ate them?
Nah.
Fire.
Really? I might have to check it out, bro.
Yeah. Well, if you don't know who I am, I'm Gerald Huston, comedian, actor, prankster, lover, and your friend. Depending on who you are. That's pretty much it.
Right.
Look me up on the internet. If you don't know who I am, just type my name in, Gerald Huston, Huston.
Right on.
People always say my name wrong. They always say Huston and Hudson and all this other shit.
Right.
It's Gerald Huston.
Houston.
Yeah.
Like the city down in Texas.
Like the city, yes. Like Whitney.
Right. Hey, so
like Whitney.
Let's do this, bro. So your name is Gerald, bro. Anybody that watch your videos, a lot of the women that you approach or whatever, they always say you got an old person name. You know what I mean? Where did the Hubie come in, bro?
Gerald, Hubert, they're both old names. It just really don't matter.
Right.
I got a name that only sugar mamas and cougars love. Cougars be on me though with that name Gerald. They think that it just remind them of, somebody that they had a crush on when they was little or something, I guess.
Right. Hey, so
the actual Hubert name came from a video that went viral, and it's on ridiculousness, where I surprised my girlfriend that was cheating on me with a birthday gift that was wrapped up, and it really was all her stuff. And I was telling her to get out of my house. Cheating on me, the guy named Hubert, get out of my house. So I used the name Hubert because my friend, my buddy, Ronnie Lewis, one of the greatest writers of all times. Shout out to Ronnie Lewis, the script oracle. When I was doing a skit, he said, I feel like the guy has to have a name that no dude wants his girl cheating on her with. And I was like, what about Hubert? So if he didn't ask me that question, I probably would have never came up with the name Hubert.
Right.
It might have just been a cool name that I did in that skit, just a Dexter or whatever, whoever that could have been, But him telling me that one thing, saying I think that the name needs to be just this outrageous name where you're like, man, I don't want my girl messing with a dude name. And then
Right.
it instantly popped in my brain, Hubert. It wasn't even a pause. It was instantly Hubert. What about Hubert? And I wasn't. That just the first name popped in my head when he said that. So.
Right on. Hey, so do this for me. So you're not living in Kansas City right now, but you're from Kansas City, right?
Right.
Born and raised where at?
I was born in Detroit.
So you was born in Detroit, and when did you come to Kansas City?
No, 16.
16.
Mm-hmm.
What? Tell me more about that story, bro.
I moved to Kansas City when I was 16 because my daddy got a job promotion. And it was probably the best job he's gonna ever have. So moved to Kansas City. I didn't want to move there because I was like, "What the fuck is in Kansas City?"
At 16, you thought that.
Yeah, nigga, I was born in Detroit.
Right.
Player capital of the world. You know?
Yeah. Right.
Motown.
Yeah. What school did you end up going to, bro?
By the time I moved to Kansas City,
Yeah.
I was 16, so I already graduated. Because I graduated at 16, 3.1 GPA, 16. I only did 2.5 years of high school. I did freshman, sophomore, half of a junior year. That's it.
That's wild, bro.
Yeah, and the crazy thing about it is, niggas been trying to hold me back since I was a kid. I started kindergarten when I was 3. It's hard to hold me back in the 3rd grade and say, dude, no, the 4th grade, maybe do 3rd grade twice. I still graduated at 16. I would have graduated at 15. They wasn't fucking with me.
That's crazy, man. So help me. So once you came to Kansas City at 16, bro.
I'm a genius, bro.
Hey,
really, I am.
Nah, that's real though, because they say most of the funniest people in the world are people that are super intelligent, super smart, just off the chart type shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so I totally agree, bro. I've been following you for years, and I'll say this. I'll create the platform and say that to be able to be on the line with you, talking about some of this stuff is kind of surreal for me because of the fact that I just believe that, hey, dreams don't expire, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so the reason that we talk about some of your upbringing and the way that you came to this bout is to make sure that those people that are looking at you now, where you're a famous comedian or whatever the case may be, I want to be able to paint a picture for the young people to say, how did you get to that point? So we're talking about that more so just to be able to build the story, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you come to Kansas City at 16. Tell me more about that.
Ain't know nobody.
Where'd y'all live?
When I first moved to Kansas City, we was living in South KC. And then we moved to Independence. And then I was grown, so I moved back to South KC. And I spent most of my years just living in South Kansas City.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so when did you tell me more about what did you want to do when you were leaving high school like that? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tap into the 16-year-old Hubie. Like, what was life like then? You know what I'm saying?
I thought I was going to the NBA.
Okay. So you was a hoop.
I could hoop.
Okay.
But I really just knew I was gonna be famous, like, for something. I was like, if it ain't the NBA, it'll be something.
Why you say that? Tell me more about that.
I don't know, man. Just kid, man. Just everybody, people tell you, like, I used to meet ladies at my church and they'd be like, "You're gonna be in Hollywood or something one day." Like, they can just look at me and just tell, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what it was.
What church was it?
Either you got it or you don't.
Yeah. What church?
I went to Apostolic Church Jesus Christ on it's down there off like 18th and Prospect.
Okay.
Good. Right. You know what I'm talking about by that pool?
Yeah. Out by
Sycamore Groves.
Sycamore Groves, yeah. So my aunt and everybody stayed down in Sycamore Groves, bro.
Yeah.
My mom passed away, but when she was battling cancer, I moved in with my aunt down in Sycamore Groves or whatever. So yeah. So did you ever go to Groves Pool and everything?
No. No, never been there.
Okay, right on. Right on, man.
I never went inside. I remember went inside that pool maybe one time.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Right.
I played that basketball court all the time. But
Oh yeah, that's right.
not the pool too much. Maybe once.
So tell me this, man. So you said that there was even people at your church that told you that they could see that you was gonna be famous, bro. What do you feel like it was about you that separated you from the masses of people?
I'm funnier than all my friends, and I have a distinctive look. So it's this distinctive look, and then just being funny, and always standing out, bro. No matter, you just stand out over everybody.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was, honestly. I was a funny kid though, bro. I could, like, they just put me in the church plays. I played Jesus. They put me in the Black History plays at church. I played Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Stevie Wonder. You could play Stevie Wonder. You got the dreads, the hairline.
Right.
You can play them.
Yes, sir. Hey, I'll do it. I'll do it. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I used to play in church plays, Black History plays for my church, and I'd always be the star. Stand.
Okay.
Everybody waiting for what I'm gonna say. I'm the favorite cousin. On both sides of my family, I'm the favorite cousin. I'm the cousin of everybody. If I don't come, they're like, "Where is he at? Where Woogie at?" That's my nickname, Woogie. Everybody that really know me in Kansas City know me as Woogie anyway, because I never went by Gerald until I went viral. So they're like, I got the name too. That's the name, bro. You get this kid, distinctive look. He funny. His name Woogie. You know what I'm saying? I want to know who he is. Who Woogie? What? You know what I'm
Right on. Right on. So let me. So when did you? I guess I'm trying to figure out. You moved to Kansas City with your pops and your mom, right?
Yeah.
Are they married at this point in time?
Yeah.
Okay, so they married. You got brothers, sisters?
Yeah.
Okay, you the oldest, youngest?
I'm the oldest.
What do you call it? Huh?
I'm the oldest of four.
Oldest of four. Okay, and so you're the oldest of four, and so you relocate to this foreign city that you didn't really want to be at. You down in the projects or whatever the case may be. You got this distinctive look. You funny. You knew that you was gonna go viral. You know what I'm saying? For something, you just didn't know what it was. You thought you was gonna be a baller or whatever the case may be.
Yeah. Well, when I was a kid, I thought I was gonna. Well, when I was a kid, I said the first thing I said I was gonna be was a writer.
Okay.
And then I decided that I know how to play basketball. So I said I'm gonna play basketball.
Okay.
But before basketball, I was trying to be a singer, R&B singer, and puberty hit.
Bro?
I couldn't sing no more after puberty.
Right. Right on.
You know, before puberty, everybody sounded like Michael Jackson.
Right.
Yeah, everybody sound like that. Jason Weaver on the Michael Jackson. Yeah, everybody sound like that. And then when you hit puberty, it's gone.
Yeah.
But then, you know, basketball, I started discovering that I was better than my peers in basketball and people that went to my school. So I said, well, maybe I can take this basketball somewhere.
Yeah.
Um, by the time I got out of high school, uh, I really had discovered it didn't take long. It only took me going to see. I got in a lot of trouble, man. I was a bad kid, man. I was getting in trouble. So I went to military school for a little bit too. But then when I went to Penn Valley, so I'm gonna go to Penn Valley Community College. I went down there, and that's when I discovered I want to be a comedian. Because
All right.
everybody at Penn Valley would be like, "Nigga, you funny as fuck. You should go sign up for the talent show and do comedy."
Right.
And so I was like, I should do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I had already had it in my mind that I could do that. Because when I was like 11, I was watching this comedian on TV, and I was like, I think I can do that because I feel like he's saying some stuff that I would say that I'm thinking that I would say. And so I'm like, I can do this, what this guy's doing on TV.
Yeah.
Fast forward, that nigga was Dave Chappelle.
That's crazy work, bro.
Yeah, that nigga was Dave Chappelle. So I was watching that nigga when I was like 11. And
Right.
I think I might have been younger than that, but it was him doing stints before Chappelle show, before all that shit he was doing for what it's worth,
Yeah.
the stand up special. And I was like, yo, I could do that. Fast forward, they told me it was like I think it was like 17, Penn Valley, 18 runner somewhere. And they was like, you should go to the talent show and do comedy. So I went to the talent show and I did stand up. And I wrote all the jokes in my head. I wrote them all in my head. And then I went over them in my head, like, okay, I'm going to say this, I'm going to say that. And then I went on stage that night and I performed. And like for me, it was like I killed. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even remember I don't even remember the context of the jokes. Most of them that I was telling, but it was like I killed that. You know what I'm saying? I went on there, did the fool. I killed that shit.
Yeah.
After that, I went to Stanford and Sons Comedy Club in Kansas and did a set out there. And that's when I, decided to be a comedian.
That's dope. Was there anybody there once you decided to be a comedian? A big part of my podcast is talking about mentorship. You know what I'm saying? So it sounded like you had a more informal mentorship with Dave Chappelle as you're looking at what it is that he's doing. And then here it is that you ultimately are mimicking some of the things that he's saying, right? Or some of the things that he's doing. Or you recognized talent.
I would say mimic. I wouldn't say that because I ain't about to steal nobody's jokes. You know what I'm saying? So I got my own jokes. But as far as the blueprint, yeah, Dave Chappelle was like, that's my blueprint.
Okay. And so how do you go from KCK, Stanford and Sons, to where you now in LA? Talk me down that process of like putting foot to ground. How do you do this thing?
That's a long journey. But to sum it up, as best I can is I went to LA to become a comedian.
Right.
Some of my friends, we all went to LA. We all drove out there. They were rappers. I was the only comedian there.
Okay.
And, we went to LA. I got to open up for this comedy show called the Big Black Comedy Show. I got to do a lot of rooms, the Hollywood Improv, and just a lot of rooms I got to do when I was out there. I wasn't even 21 years old, and I was getting all these clubs. Long story short, I ended up being homeless out there, sleeping in people's cars. And so my mom was like, just come back because, I'm just sleeping in people's cars just to, sleep at night. So my mom was like, yo, just come back to Kansas City. um, stack some money up and just go back out there and move back out there. Uh, that was bad advice from my mother. You know,
To come back home is bad advice.
yeah, she should have told me to stay out there and stick it out. Something good gonna happen if you just hold on. Something good gonna happen. He told me to come back home to Kansas City and save money up. I mean, that was bad advice, man. Because I mean, to me, it's bad advice. You know, now that I look at it. Nothing against my mom. My mom's a great woman, but she was more looking out protecting her kid. But she probably should have told me you need to stick it out there. You know, you're doing shows and just stick it out or whatever, or you know, whatever they, whatever they could have did. If they could have helped me get an apartment or whatever, they should have did that versus telling me to come back because it probably would have benefited my family much more, you know, by me staying out there. Because yeah, because today we wouldn't be. Today we probably like the good thing about it is we'd probably be on a Kevin Hart level at this point. The bad, that's the good thing. You know what I'm saying? The bad thing is I probably wouldn't be on this podcast right. Didn't do comedy no more. That shit was
Yeah,
already in.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
in me. You know what I'm saying? At 18 as a kid, bro. You know, so
Yeah.
if you lost to me, nigga, it ain't like losing to a regular nigga. I tell people that in 2K. When I play people in 2K, I tell them, don't feel, if you lose to me in 2K, do not feel bad. I'm not regular at this. You
Yeah.
know, so yeah, that's just what it was. I won comedy contest, and I just got addicted to doing it, man. And then I just been like the advancement. Like I know to advance in the comedy, you have to work. So in order for me to get more gigs, I have to work. In order for me to
Yeah.
get on with the improv, I gotta work. So I gotta work until I get that moment at the improv. The same, the same exact formula that I did in Kansas City is the same formula that I'm doing right now as we speak in LA. You know,
Mm.
and I'm working. Open mic, nigga. I'm at open mic. I got 1.5 million followers on Instagram. What the fuck am I doing at an open mic with 3 people in it? Right? So
Yeah.
I'm there because I want to work on my shit. I want to go in here and tell new jokes. I want to work on my old jokes, make them better. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it's all about being better. So in Kansas City, I just kept on doing all these shows until the improv let me come up there. And by the time they let me come up there, I was ready for that moment. You know what I'm saying? And then when I got ready for that moment, then I became a house comedian up there at the Kansas City Improv. So
Yeah.
like
That's.
yeah.
Do you feel like you can credit any of your success to anybody that? Because it sounds like right now, from outside looking in, it sounds like you're a made man. Like nobody
Like
like
this
held your hand, or nobody helped you with scripts, or none of those types of.
comedy kind of like golf anyway. It's like golf. Like we like this ain't no basketball team. This ain't no team. This ain't no, a crew of comedy people who, who just there working with each other. I mean, you got some people that are teams like that, but from my perspective, with me, this is like golf. Everything I do is just me.
Yeah.
I write my own jokes. I'm coming up with my own everything. There's no comedian saying, "Hey, let me open this door for you." There's never been that. It's always been me networking and my relationships that I have that get me, where I need to get to. If I give credit to anybody, I can give credit to the manager, Keith McMillan, for letting me come in there and be a host. Amanda used to help me come in there and be a host at the comedy club. People like that, you know what I'm saying, are the
Yeah.
people who I would give credit to. Not a just for allowing me to just booking me. You know what I'm saying? That's just me being grateful for them booking me. But as far as like credit, like I can't give nobody credit for me. You know what I'm saying? Because this is all me. Like this is me. Nobody else can do this but me. So
Yeah. So you go from basically self-made, and then you open it up for people. DL Hughley, bro. You Lil Duval. Like I'm saying, how did you, like, when you got that first phone call, bro, that they wanted you to open up for them? What was that experience like, bro?
well, those things were just those things are just things that just sound good. They mean nothing, you know. Open up for D.L. Hughley, open up for Lil Duval, just hilarious. Whoever these people I open up for, it just means nothing. Honestly, just some stage time. Um, just don't mean anything. Because first and foremost, like some of these people who opened up for, the improv just called me and said, "Hey, man, they don't got a host. Can you come host?" And you end up opening up for them. Some people, you knew they were in town. You was like, "Oh yeah, I would love to get a guest spot with, such and such," and you get a guest spot. Like Lil Duval.
Yeah.
How I opened up for Lil Duval was, you go to the comedy club and you see if you can get a guest spot. So I was like, "Yo, Lil Duval's up there." Well, back it up. Thursdays, Lil Duval's opener came in and he be the headliner. So sometimes when a headline comedian come in town, they're
Yeah.
opening a headline Thursday. Then they'll
Okay.
Friday and Saturday, or Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You know,
Okay.
so Thursday, Jay Skis is opener. He comes in, and I have a great show, and I just tell Jay Skis, "Hey, you think I can get a guest spot for Lil Duval?" You know what I'm saying? Jay Skis like, "Hell yeah, you can get a guest spot for Lil Duval." And so I pull up that the next day, Friday, and I meet Lil Duval, and I'm like, "Nigga, I'm your opener tonight. I'm Gerald Huston." He said, "Who said you open up for me?" And I was like, "Jay Ski said it's cool." And he was like, "Go get Jay Ski." So I go get Jay Ski, and then I had to go get Jay Ski, and I got Jay Ski, and he was like, "Yeah, he funny, man. He can open up for you." And Duval was like, "Nah, I don't know, man. I don't know him. I ain't never heard of him. I don't know him, man." He's like, "Man, you have to sit here and watch the show, man, and I might let you perform." That's what he said. He said, "It's key." He said, just like that. You know what I'm saying? I might let you perform. I was like, "All right, cool." And then so I had a girl that wanted to meet Lil Duval, and she wanted. I ain't gonna lie, she wanted to fuck that nigga for real, and she wasn't bad looking. So I went back there, and I told Lil Duval, "I got a little chick for you to meet." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Put her back there. He looked at her. He like, she looked good too. He looked at her. He's like, that nigga changed to a different nigga. He was a different nigga. Nigga passing me the blunt now and shit, nigga. We going up to the stage before me. You can go.
Hold on. This is your girl, bro? Or you saying this is just one of your little?
It's a girl I knew. Like, this is a
Oh,
girl.
okay, girl that you knew.
She wanted to crack. She wanted to crack Lil Duval, so I put her back there, let her crack Lil Duval. Like, I had already cracked her already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tripping, like, it was some player shit. Like it was some player shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no feelings in this. I'm gonna let her get her whatever she like. She got Christian Lil Duval. I'm gonna let her go get her rocks off. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
she ain't my main. She ain't none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? She just a girl that I mess with, and you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put her on Lil Duval for real. So I put her on Lil Duval, and then that nigga let me open up for him the rest of the weekend. Nigga, pass me the weed. Nigga, it was a whole different nigga.
That's wild stuff, bro. Hey, so it sounds like you feel some type of way that was the opening to you being able to get a chance. It wasn't off the fact that, from black man to black man, you know what I'm saying? Let me help you out. You had to slide some this way.
I don't feel no type of way. That nigga don't know me. You know what I'm saying? He don't owe me nothing. You know what I'm saying? He don't know me. And another thing is like how he explained it, like he don't know what kind of comedian I am. What if I go out there and tell all the jokes similar to the jokes he about to tell? What if he want to talk about R. Kelly and I go up there and talk about R. Kelly for 10 minutes? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it ain't about feeling type of way. Like,
so help me understand though. I feel you, but what changed after he cracked? You know what I'm saying? Like after he smashed old girl.
Well, he told me he might let me open up. So he's already gone. I think he's gonna let me open up regardless. I think he just, he didn't want to do it that show. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
I got you.
But he did switch up though. He changed up once he got that girl, and I brought that girl back there. He was okay. This is my kind of guy. He bringing the girls back here, like, because sometimes like comedians gotta know, if you ever want to open up for a comedian and come in your city, you need to know what they like. Do they like bitches? Do they like weed? What drugs do they do? What they like to party? What do they like to do? And whatever they like to do, you provide it for them. Now when they come back in town, they're like, where nigga Gerald at? Because he gonna give me some weed. This is back when weed wasn't even legal. And
right.
I know Gerald can give me some weed, and he gonna bring some baddies over here to entertain us for the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Because I really could be a muse I could be a muse gatherer. Like I'm the person that gathers, gets the muses. I can really, like, a celebrity can really hire me to just go there and get the girls for them. I'll pick them all out for you, the right ones, nigga.
Hey, hold on. So
no girls going Shannon Sharp your ass, nigga. And Shannon, nope, you can't come, shouty. They need to hire me to go pick the girls.
Right. Hey, we gotta talk about it, bro. Hey, when was your first time, man? Because I didn't watch a couple of your videos, bro. You walking up to girls and you quoting different song lyrics or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Hey, when did you know you had that idea, dog? Tell me about that.
Man, it wasn't even like that idea came from being mad, man. Because there was a person that was stealing some of my content, and I was mad, and I told somebody, but I said, man, this motherfucker keeps stealing my shit. And then he was like, just do this pickup lines. She's like, just do pickup lines. And then, because the pickup lines was like something that wasn't done, but it was like something like it was still like I don't want to say like everything, but like the pickup, I don't want to say everything because I don't want like the people that did that, like we don't want to mention their names or like give them no type of clout about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
no doubt.
somebody stole some shit from me, and I was mad they kept stealing stuff from me, and I told somebody, I said, nigga keep stealing my shit, and nigga was like, man, just do pickup lines, man. You know what I'm saying? He said, do some pickup lines, and then that's how that came about.
So what do you see what I'm getting at? Like ultimately you had some people around you that when life was kind of frustrating or when life was throwing you some curveballs.
Yeah, it's my boy, man. One of my boys, man. One of my homies, man. He live out in I can't crazy thing. I can't remember a nigga name, but can't
So
remember his name. But yeah, he like I told him that shit, and he told me that like yeah, he was a cool person. I can't remember his name though. Man. I forgot his name.
Yeah. That's crazy, bro. I mean, like I said, when it talks about mentorship, bro, that's directly informal mentorship. Would you agree?
Oh yeah, kind of. Yeah, if you got, cause man, that's. I mean, you had that if you got some friends along the way that'll tell you, oh, that's a good joke. You should tell that joke. You know, so people like that. But this particular person, you know, he gave me that idea, man. We took that shit and ran with it, cause you know, that happened to me a couple times, cause there was I was doing what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was doing the James Harden pranks in the store.
Right. Yeah.
And nigga was stealing my shit. Nigga was stealing my shit. And he stole my shit. And so I was like, man, I'm about to go in the store and fade away on my haters.
Yeah.
Start doing a fadeaway prank. And that went viral. That came from a nigga pissing me off, man, stealing my shit.
Right.
He was kind of trying to do what I was doing. I was like, man, you ain't even doing it right. So I went in the store and was like, fade away. Like, I'm fading these haters, man. I was doing that video just because I was mad at somebody stealing my shit, bro. I was just mad. Niggas stole my shit. Let me go in and get some fades in on niggas. I was really just mad, bro. Because niggas
Hey, what was that? Man, it's people that would love to go viral, bro. What was that first video like that you went viral and you knew that it's one thing for you to consider yourself funny, it's another thing for society or for social media to validate you as funny. What was that like, bro?
First time I went viral, I thought that it was over. I thought I was gonna be like I thought that was it. That's the video that put me on.
Yeah.
I thought it put me on. That's what I'm on now.
Was it that easy? Went viral and then life was just cush after that. Is that what you're saying?
No, hell no.
And I'm trying to draw something out of you. You know what I'm saying? So you went viral. You thought that
viral. Niggas going viral. I'm sleeping in my fucking car, bro.
In Kansas City, or in LA still.
In Kansas City.
You in Kansas City, go viral, and you sleeping in your car.
Yeah.
Moms and them. I mean, tell me about that. Like I'm saying, like at moms. I mean, did you feel like your mom believed in you, bro, when she's telling you to come back or whatever the case may be? Or tell me more about that. You know what I'm saying? Because you in your car. Tell me the mindset is what I'm trying to get at.
My mom believed in me. At that point in my life. My mom wasn't even living in Kansas City.
Okay.
Um, so there was no place to go. I went to a couple girls' houses, a couple nights. You know, use your resources, if you know what I mean, to stay at
Yeah.
a house.
Yeah.
But I was a barber during that. I was cutting hair on that time. I slept in the barbershop a couple times on the bench. Slept in the car. I used to drop my son off at my cousin's house. Let my son sleep at my cousin's house. Then I'll just go find a car or the shop bench or a girl house staying that night, man.
Yeah.
So
How many kids you got, Gerald?
a lot.
How many we talking?
Sure.
4? No shame, bro. I got 5, so I get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Boys, girls?
I got 3 girls, 1 boy.
3 girls, 1 boy. What's their ages, man?
18, 17, 17, 11.
Okay. Right on, man. Yeah. So you go viral, you sleeping in your car, you trying to be a provider for your family, you know what I'm saying? And then where was the turning point for you?
Turning point was, for me, the game changer is when I found the glasses. I know I was looking for a cameraman, so I need a cameraman.
Yeah.
Cut this nigga's hair, named Marshawn Nelson.
Yeah.
He was like, I could be a cameraman. I got the camera and I got some glasses that record. And I was like, okay. I was like, well, meet me at Walmart. We about to do a video. So we get up to Walmart and he got this big ass camera. And I said, man, that camera too big, bro. I said, where the glasses you got? And he was like, yeah, they're right here. So I got the glasses. And I'm looking at them. I'm like, how you turn them on? He's like, you turn them on. His homie showed me how to, I forget that nigga name, but he showed me how to use the glasses.
Yeah.
And then so I used them. I said, oh, okay, I'm about to just use these. So I put them on, went inside of Walmart, turned the glasses on, hugged the nigga. Oh my God, it's Deacon something. Nah. Started hugging people in the store, the glasses and shit. They was like, man, that shit was funny, man. We went home over there. I used to stay in Polo Run. So we went to Polo Run.
Yeah.
And I downloaded the clips. And then I edited the video real quick. I put them in one clip and then I posted it on Instagram. And that shit had 1,000 comments in 1 hour. I was like, damn, I ain't never had 1,000 comments in 1 hour. And then so I just said, fuck it. I went to sleep. Woke up the next morning. A nigga was on World Star for this shit.
What year is this, bro?
This 2019.
2019, okay.
Nigga was on World Star for that shit.
Yeah.
Instantly got 50K followers.
On one video, bro.
In one day.
One day.
Instantly. Instantly started coming in. Yeah, so then they started coming in. And then my videos just kept going. I kept posting videos, kept doing more shit for them, bro. And it just kept on fucking with my content, bro. It's like I remember I was like 100K followers, and then I just jumped to like 200K overnight, like a couple days type shit.
Let me ask you this, man. Like there's a lot of young people that look up to you, bro. I'll read through the comments and all the other stuff, you know what I mean? And I know you're funny, you're a comedian, and so some of that stuff is, you know what I mean? You got to do that, but it's a lot of young people that look up to you. Even when I was telling some of the guys in the neighborhood, you know what I mean? I'm about to interview Gerald, you know what I mean? If a young person was to watch this interview today, bro, what kind of advice would you give them when they are listening to your journey to being successful?
Find out what you really want to do, not what your friends are doing, not what's popular or what's trending. Find out what you really want to do. don't become a streamer just because it's popular to become a streamer or it's trending to become a streamer. You have to do what you are set to do. Because for me, if I didn't try to be a rapper, something that was trending during that era where everybody wanted to rap, I think it might still be trending right now. No, it ain't trending as bad right now. Right now, everybody trying to do content creation, streaming.
Right.
You still doing music, but still, it ain't the number one. But
Yeah.
for at one point, I want to say probably like maybe from 2000 and the early 2000s to 2000, probably 2 decades, man, almost down there. Everybody wanted to rap.
Yeah.
So I rap because it was trending, but that shit took 8 years away from me being a comic. You know what I'm saying? So you
Right.
have to do what you're here to do. You
Yeah.
might not be here to do music, nigga. You might be here, nigga, to fucking get a degree, nigga, and be a pharmacist.
Yeah.
So you have to do what you're here to do.
That's
You know
good.
what I'm saying? You can't do stuff just because it's trending, it's popular, it looks good. You can't do stuff for money. Oh, they're making money doing that. Let me do that. Everybody doing that shit right now. Oh, you making money on Facebook? Well, let me try to make money on Facebook. Nigga, you're not here to make money on Facebook. That's not what you're here for.
Yeah.
You gotta do what you're here for. When you do what you're here for, it all makes sense. When I do comedy, everything makes sense.
That's
It all
good, bro.
makes sense.
Yeah.
I can get booked for D-Ray's room because it makes sense for me to be there.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
I wouldn't get booked for a BET cipher because I'm not supposed to be there.
That's good, bro.
So you gotta be where you're supposed to be at. You know what I'm saying? Figure out that's another problem with people that can't figure out where they're supposed to be. Nigga, you gotta just try shit. You know what I'm saying? You
So
gotta
let me
try shit. But at the same time, your energy will lead you where you're supposed to be. Like it's gonna lead you where you're supposed to be. Like your energy, your mind, your heart, your soul, your body is gonna lead you where you're supposed to be. Trust your instincts. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you right now, your instinct is like for me, it was not music. I forced myself to do music because my friends were doing music and wasn't nobody else doing nothing but music around here. And that's what made people popular and trendy around here by doing that. So that's why the fuck I chose to do that. Not because that's what I'm supposed to be doing. If I was supposed to be doing it, I'd be a rapper right now. I'd be signed to a record label right now.
That's
That
good.
is not what I'm supposed to do. When you do what you're supposed to do, it's easy.
So let me ask you this. When you talk about doing what you're supposed to do, who is Gerald? Who is Hubie? Are you a comedian? Are you a father? Who are you when you say that?
I'm a comedian.
You feel like the soul of who you are, everything that you do, the basis of it is comedy.
Yeah, I'm a comedian. That's what I am. I'm here. That's what I'm here for. I'm a comedian. I'm not even here. I'm not even on earth to be a father, bro. I'm on earth to be a comic. I just happen to be a father. This is who I am, a comedian. I'm nothing more, nothing more, nothing less. This is what I'm here for. This is my mission. I have a mission that I have to obtain in life through comedy. Everything else is just an add-on. Me having a girlfriend, that's an add-on. A wife, that's an add-on. Kids, that's an add-on. The base of me is who I am. I'm a comedian. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a breeder. I'm not a porn star. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a chef. You know what I'm saying? I'm a comedian. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can do these things, that's an add-on. Great. But I'm not here for that. You know what I'm saying? So just because I can cook don't mean I need to have a cooking show. Just because whatever. So
Do
just
you feel like it's not?
I like girls, I need the OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't need to do these things. I do what I'm here for. Everything else is add-on. So even like acting, I'm here for that too. Because the world of entertainment, that's me. I'm here for anything entertainment to the world of entertainment. That's what I'm here for.
You open up into acting. Obviously, you're a part of a documentary series or short film. I'm sorry, that's being done here in Kansas City, Missouri, called State Line. Talk to us about how you got involved in that process.
Chuck Brown just called me and asked me if I want to do it. And I just said, yeah.
Okay. Did you know Chuck?
Nah.
So there's several things that's going on in the city right now. You know what I'm saying? That I've become privy to. So my question to you is that I can only imagine when it comes to text calls. I mean, I'm sure you're getting flooded right now. What was it about Chuck Brown's production that made you say yeah?
Really, man? Shit. That nigga was serious. You know what I'm saying? He said a deposit. That nigga said it was serious and deposit. I like the idea. What he showed me was clean. I mean, he had a vision and just made sense. So I just went ahead and did it. It wasn't really no spectacular reason why. I mean, just simple.
What's next for Hubie, bro?
Um,
What can people anticipate?
right now we're just working on like show series. So we got a dating show we're working on. We got a prank show that we're working on, and we have a TV show that we're working on, and we're working on my special all at the same time. So the TV show and the special go hand in hand because they're mirrored. They're mirroring each other. They're about the same thing. Uh, it's kind of like think like Bernie Mac's performance at Kings of Comedy, and it turned to a TV show. So basically,
Okay.
performance is being turned into a TV show.
Yeah.
And then we're working on a dating show. Well, the dating show's already wrote, which is already done. We're just waiting to shoot it, and then the prank shows we're working on after the dating show. We're going to bring in a prank show.
Are you able to? Are you at liberty to talk about the names of these shows, or?
Nah, I ain't gonna talk about names.
Okay, bet. I got you. Respect, bro. And so, do you think that I've asked all the guests that's come on about State Line? Do you feel like State Line is going to breed into something more, or you feel like it's going to stay at that short film?
State Line?
Yeah.
State Line is I think it's something good for our culture, our Kansas City culture. It
Yeah.
just anything outside of Kansas City they wouldn't understand what all the jokes and everything. They wouldn't understand it. So I don't see it like being like a global or a nationwide thing. I think it's more of a just Kansas City, Kansas type thing because um, nobody knows why we have these jokes. They don't understand these jokes. You know, like when I said in the movie, oh, you think it's better than Gates? Well, burn this motherfucker down in it. And people in
Right.
Kansas City was laughing. Everybody outside of KC who see that, they don't know, they don't
Yeah.
understand it. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean that's the hiccup when it comes to projects like that,
Yeah.
because our culture is not as popular as the LA culture or East Coast culture or down South culture. You know, and people don't understand the humor in it. So I think it just limits it and just kind of keeps it to the our side of the Midwest.
I'll say this: Chuck is going to get a chance to watch this, bro, and as well as Kansas City's area, the culture, right?
Right.
What advice do you give to Chuck to being able to make it not just about Kansas City, but making it more of a global thing? Do you think that there's room in that short film to become global?
Um, I feel like with it being so culture based,
Yeah.
that the only way to get it to open up would be to kind of take out the like don't make it like I'm trying to think. Well, this is what I think. Okay, let me back it up. I think that if we push it more and don't limit it to just one, clip, because it's 1 10-minute clip of State Line. If State Line was a series and it had more episodes, then we could turn it into educating people about our culture. And when you educate them about the Kansas City culture, then some people might find it interesting. And then now they want to watch a State Line episode. Oh, this is about how Missouri and Kansas are so close, but they don't really fuck with each other, but it's kind of a comedy, So, yeah, I think if we had more episodes, it could draw more attention to it will draw more attention to educate people about our culture and get them interested in actually listening to our culture in Kansas City.
I'll ask you one more question, man, and I'm being respectful for your time. I know you got to get going.
Because the whole idea of State Line is great.
Right.
Us. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in Kansas City, we understand the culture. We understand the State Line. We understand that. We understand the humor in that. We understand, the terminology and everything. Now, the next step for that project would be to say, hey, we're going to shoot 10 episodes of this. And then that way, people start getting educated about our culture. Then they start watching. Just like ATL. Niggas don't live in ATL, but they watch ATL.
Straight up. Yeah.
So that's because ATL is kind of teaching people about the culture of ATL. You know what I'm saying? So now they're watching it. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that we don't have enough episodes to really have an impact on the global or the nationwide culture. You know what I'm saying? And then that's cool. Because let's say he wanted to just end it there, that'd be cool. But it'd be more of a Midwest thing. But I feel like if it was more episodes and you teaching the culture, then we could go nationwide with it and people can watch something. They can watch State Line like it's ATL. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, shout out to Chuck, bro. Hey, you get a chance to hear from Hubie. What do you think that can be able to push your message forward? I pray that that's exactly what happened, man.
Yeah, I fuck with Chuck. Chuck Brown's a really solid dude, man. I like people when they serious, when they got a vision and they serious and they're not playing no games about shit. And like that's what Chuck was doing. He booked me. He paid his deposit. He sent the script. Then he did everything he said he was gonna do. He booked my Airbnb, my flight, all my stuff. He was serious, and he had a good vision, good plan. It didn't sound like something that was thrown together. It sounded like something that he put his time and energy into. So,
let me ask you this last question, Hubie, and I'll let you go, bro. I know you got a ton of stuff to do. Last question is this. You're successful, bro. You got a lot of motion going. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that Google you know all the stuff that you got going on. Do you feel like Kansas City houses a culture where now that you become successful, that you can come back here? Can you come back to Kansas City and live and make your living or make an earnest livelihood here in Kansas City once you become successful?
Livelihood's where you got me messed up at. I don't know if you can live and be too successful in Kansas City. I don't know. Take 9. No, he live in Kansas City?
That's a good question, bro. That's a good question. I'll find out. I don't know if he lives here or not.
I feel like if I want to come back home, I can come back home.
Okay.
I don't feel like nothing gonna happen to me if I came back home.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like I don't want to join that trip. Like, man, people come back home, don't come back, you gonna get shot, nigga. Not me, nigga.
Yeah.
Cause that's not how I'm not going out. I'm not going out like that. That's not. How, I don't know how I'm dying, but it's not that. Yeah. I'm gonna die by getting shot. That would happen already.
So you feel like Kansas City messed with you, bro?
Yeah, they fuck with me.
Okay. That's good.
I'm pretty sure there's some people who don't fuck with me in the city.
Yeah. You gotta have both, right?
Yeah.
For every you gotta have
it. Get to the point to where I could never move back home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
but see, it's about how you move back. Where are you moving back home? Like, nigga, I'm not moving back to South KC. I ain't moving to the 30s. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I ain't going there, nigga. I ain't even gonna be in the city. I'm being Old Lake, the Lakewood, Lee Summit in the back, tucked off somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So, like, but I come back home all the time, man. I feel like Kansas City fuck with me, bro. I ain't gotta worry about that shit, bro. I'm not worried about nobody doing nothing to me in my city, bro.
Yeah. As we close things up, bro, is there anything that you wanted to say that we didn't discuss already?
If you don't know me right now, make sure you follow me on all platforms. I am Gerald Huston. That's on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, wherever you want to follow me at. Um, that's pretty much it, man. If anybody want to fight, let me know. We can set it up. We can line it up. We can fight, whatever. You got a problem with me, issue with me, you don't like me, you want to fight me, we can go to the ring. They be doing the guns up, gloves down thing, Kansas City. Put the money together, we can fight anybody.
Right on. Hey, KC, you heard it right here. We got Hubie, Gerald Huston, man, came on, blessed us with his story. The biggest thing that I tried to show you guys is that hey, Gerald, although famous, doing a lot of great things, he put his pants on just like we do. He got a story just like you. He was able to persevere through all the trials and tribulations that life threw him, and he doing his thing.
Yeah, man, ain't nobody special, man. I'm just a funny nigga. That's it, nigga. I ain't nobody special, nigga. You ain't gotta worship me, kid. None of these things, nigga. Like, just follow me, man. Just support. That's it. I'm just a funny nigga. Need support. That's it.
That's what's up, bro. Hey, Gerald, I appreciate you, man. I pray that we get the opportunity to meet in person. You know what I'm saying? And hey, have a good day.